Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space, welcome to January, welcome to 2025. This is your everybody's first reading for the year 2025. Well, it's not for the year 2025, but in the year 2025. So these are somewhat timeless messages. This is for Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs, as it says in the title of the video. Again, this is kind of a timeless reading. I don't really have a set like month that we're like, I don't do monthly readings that much anymore at all. But these messages are going to pertain to, it's going to be past, present, future. So I'm going to have 3 cards pulled for you from the tarot. We're going to pull oracle messages after, but your past card is going to represent any time in your past, the recent past or the distant past. Obviously the middle card is going to be your present, and then your future card is going to pertain to any given time in the year 2025. I intend for these readings to resonate with whatever your spiritual team or God or your ancestors have in store for you, or how they expect things to unfold for you in throughout at some point this year in 2025, depending on the decisions that you make. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, you guys, to your reading for Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs, spirits of light, guardians of light, ancestors of light, messengers of light. Please come before us and speak to the sign of Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. We thank you. We appreciate your energy here. So Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. Let's see what your past, present, and future are showing me. And I'll do my best to give you those messages. Okay. Past, present, and future for Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. So if you are a Cancer in your Moon or Rising sign, these messages I intend to be for you. All right. These cards are a bit large, so it's kind of difficult to shuffle them sometimes. Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. All right, Cancer. So in your past, in your past, we have the 10 of Wands. You have the 10 of Wands. So Sagittarius is here. So some of you guys may have Sagittarius in your chart. Or there is some type of ending of a cycle regarding a Sagittarius in your life. Okay? Or the energy of Sagittarius is here to help you through this, or was here, okay? Because this is the past. Something ended. Something had to crumble and fall, finally. This is very heavy energy in your past. Others of you in your past, if this is not an ending, this was something that you wanted to end. It was very heavy. You felt like you were being punished for something. Maybe you thought God was punishing you, or maybe there's a person, that you felt was just, just constantly on your back, kind of, right? You just had a lot on your shoulders. Maybe there was a job. If it's not a relationship, maybe it's a job or a career or some type of environment where you just felt so heavy. And then you were probably just trying to figure out, like, how do I get this off my back? How do I get this away from me, right? When does this end? In your present, and we're going to clarify these in your present moments, okay, at this time. I'm not saying it has to be today. It could, your present moment could be just the month of January. It could be now while you're watching this video. It can be in the past week or two, or whatever it is, however you've been feeling current up until now, currently, you receive the Judgment card. Yeah, y'all. There's something here where from your past moving into the present, the your spirit guides or your spiritual team or the spirits or spirits that protect you or look after you, they are here to judge this entire situation or whatever it is that you've gone through. They are here to weigh the decisions that you've made leading up until this point at this time. If in this present moment, if you look back at this, at your past, and you realize that there are some things, some decisions that you made that made your life a little bit more difficult, if there were, if you were, if there were some emotional decisions that you made, if there were some things that you just weren't paying attention to, um your spiritual team is definitely paying attention to that, and they're like, you, there's something that needs to change here. Okay, you're being judged right now, Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. And I don't know what you're being judged about, but it could be big, it could be small, I don't know. But there is something here where it's been on your mind or it's been on your heart, and you're just, it's been really heavy. It could be your health, I don't know, but judgment is here. Now, if this is someone else who has dealt you a bad hand and has been taking your energy away from you and stomping on you and bullying you or mistreating you, what have you, if you have an abuser in your life or you had an abuser in your past in your life, the your spiritual team, your deity, your protector or protectors are here to deal judgment to them. Okay? It's their time to suffer their own their consequences of their actions, okay? Hmm. So some of you at this time, Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs, you may realize that things are happening around you, or to either to you or to people, to someone in particular, or to a number of people, where, and you're paying attention to it and you're realizing, why is this happening? Now, if it's happening to you and you're realizing that certain things are happening that you're just like, why did this happen? It's karma. It's the results of your karma. Karma is just, the decisions that you make, the choices that you make, the directions that you take, right? So depending on that, on what you've done in your life in the past, um, if there are financial stresses that you should have taken care of in the past and you just kind of been sitting on it because it's just too heavy and you don't know what to do, that's already caught up with you. Okay. It's Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. If there is a relationship that you have been in, or relationships that you get into or whenever you get into a relationship, and there's always like some type of oppressive energy there or some type of abusive energy, and you just constantly attract those relationships, judgment is here to show you, stop settling, say no. Your future, you have the Death card. So this is again showing me that whoever has abused you and hurt you in the future, they're not going to be so happy and so lucky for what they've done to you. Okay? Karma's here. Others of you, if, again, like what I said before, if you have been dealing with financial issues or relationship issues where you continuously attract individuals that abuse you or that are just not in sync with you or make you unhappy. The Death card, Scorpio, is here in your future to get rid of it. They're here to get rid of that entire pattern of behavior for you. And that's going to be uncomfortable, but you have to face yourself with this one, Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs at this time. You are not, you need to leave this oppressive state of mind. So some of you, Cancer, you guys have a very oppressed state of mind, a very poverty-driven state of mind, and you may not really realize it. But this is why the Judgment card is here, to help you understand that it's time to change that. It's time to put this mindset to death. It is time to put this pattern, these bad choices, to death once and for all. It's time to do better. Death is here to collect. Okay? Death is here to collect. The spirit of death, whatever that looks like for you, is here to collect. So any demons, curses, any dark entities that you may have been entertaining and didn't know it, death is here to collect. It's here to weed all of them out. If there's anybody in your life, okay, who are not meant to be there and you've just been keeping them there and they're just dead space, death is here to collect those energies, to take them away from you because you're playing with knives. And your spiritual team, they're just like, not anymore. Get it together, Cancer. You deserve better. Your overall energy, from past, present, and future, like I said before, you have this energy. You have the Five of Swords, defeat. You guys have been in an oppressed state of mind for a long time, and maybe you just never saw a way out and you just didn't know how else to think. That's understandable. But I'm here to tell you, based on what these spirits of light are telling me, these messengers of light are showing me here in the cards, Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs, they've had enough. Your spiritual team has had enough of watching you fumble and trip over these traps or get caught up in these traps. Don't allow these negative entities to be your God and to fool you into believing that this is what you deserve. You deserve better, and you can receive better. That's why the Death card is here. The Death card is here to weed out every single individual, every single pattern of behavior, every single thing that is keeping you in this oppressed state. You want more money? Change how you think about it. Change how you think about people with money. If you have a negative, way of thinking about people with money, how can you really get money? If you're jealous of people who have, the things that you want, or you're upset that you can't, this is what death is here to get rid of for you. You have to allow death to do its work. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify, you guys. You guys are you've been in a defeated state of mind for a long time. For a while now. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you guys. We're going to pull some oracle messages later, for your advice and encouragement. Now, if you're watching this video and you're just like, this is not for me, it's fine. But if you resonate with being in this defeated state of mind and you come across this video and you just feel like, no, this is, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, nothing's happening. Well, what exactly have you been doing? What kind of state of mind are you in when you're doing it? If you're trying to go after something that you want, but your spirit and your heart and your soul, your mind are not in sync with it. You're just doing it because you feel like if I do this, something should happen. No, it's going to happen when you change inside. If you're not willing to change, if you're not willing to have the patience and take the time out to work on you inside of you, go to therapy, go to church, I don't know, do the spiritual work, whatever it is that you have to do, go find a shaman, go find a teacher. If you have to be without a job, or, if you have to be, alone, if you have to, uh, constantly quit a job that you don't like before you reach a better one, so be it. If you have to be alone and single for a while, or without a bunch of friends for a while, if your family doesn't want to talk to you for a while, whatever it is, wherever you lose favor in others in your life while you work on yourself, that is where it's supposed to be. As you work on your inner being, sometimes things are not going to move as fast as you think. You have to let go of that. If there's a mental illness attached to that, because of this oppression, maybe some of you guys are dealing with anxiety, or you're dealing with depression, bipolar disorder. I don't know. If it's a mental disorder that you're dealing with, what have you been doing to get help? Right? You're gonna be brought some opportunities here. You have to take them, right? You have to change your perspective though. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the 10 of Wands for your past energy, Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. Ten of Wands for Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. Let's see here. Yeah. It's definitely an ending. It's definitely an ending, you guys. It's an ending that happened in your past. You had all these options, but you just felt like none of those options were working out. So you just kind of detached yourself. You're like, this is not for me. I got to go. I'm done with this. Right? There are those of you who stood strong, though. You were like, I'm going through it, but I'm going to stay strong. But at some point, you realize I got to put an end to this. This has got to stop. This is not going to work. This is not working anymore. Yeah, you guys had to um, find your own security, financial security, possibly. Again, there could have been an ending with a job where you were like, maybe you didn't, you could have ended it right away, but maybe you just kind of sat with it and was like, this is just not for me. And emotionally and mentally, you were just like, I'm done. And then you decided to plan your exit. So if this is a job, um, you did your best. You did your best. Um, but now it's, you realize back then it was just time for you to go. You know, you stood in your confidence, you stood in your power. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who is well experienced financially, or someone who has had been there, done that with certain jobs, right? They've built a life. She's built a life. She's even probably got kids, probably married, who knows, and even if she's not, if she doesn't have any of those things, she has been there, done that with work. She's lost money, she's gained money. She got her bank account set up. She got her savings account set up. She got her credit cards paid off. Like, she gets things done. She takes care of her home. She takes care of herself. She takes care of the people that she loves and cares about. Right. And, this is you guys in the past, or at least some of you guys, right? Some of you guys may have Capricorn in your chart. All right. Yeah. In the past, you guys definitely, you did a lot of work. It was too heavy, and you realized that it's time for me to go. It's time for me to find something better. Let's go ahead and clarify the Judgment card here for your present time. Your present time, Cancer, Moon, and Rising signs. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. You guys are moving in silence. You guys have realized, yeah, you guys have definitely come to the conclusion that something is just not working anymore. But this defeated energy, like, where is that coming from? Why are you guys feeling so defeated? Yeah, you guys started something. Or maybe you guys started to go to school or get certified, or you're going to take classes for a license. You guys right now you're trying to find your balance, and you're kind of making peace, you know. You're making peace with the situation, or you're calling a truce with somebody. Like, there's somebody that you're making a truce with, or an agreement, or a compromise with at this time. So, but I just get the sense like you're just trying to make peace, and just like you're trying to rest your mind regarding this situation. And maybe, you're just realizing I need to go to school, or I need to get certified, or I need a license. Okay. For this, in order to have this job, or to make this amount of money. And you do see happiness here. You do see that, this is going to work out for you. It makes you feel good. You're going after it. Seems like you have a lot of good things to say about this at the present time. But I just get this sense, either deep down inside, you're not sure. You're not sure. I'm getting like mixed signals from you guys, Cancer. What's going on? Because I'm getting the sense in your present moment. Some of you, okay, so this is what I'm getting. Some of you, some of you, you're moving in silence. Like, you see that this is something that I need to do, but I need to move in silence. I need to work in silence. I don't need to be talking too much about what I'm doing. I just need to do it. You're not giving lip service. You're just doing your due diligence. Okay. That's for some of you. Others of you, though, and this is something that you love, or a person that you love, like, there is definitely like some type of ending in a relationship, or a cycle in a relationship that's ended, and you're just kind of moving in silence about the situation, but you're still feeling like positive. You're learning from the situation currently, but you're just kind of moving in silence. You're not really telling too many people about what's happening. Okay, whether it's a relationship or a job. But others of you, I'm just getting the sense that maybe deep down inside you actually are not sure about this situation. Like, you're like, oh no, this is good, this is great, this is going to work out, everything's going to be fine. But there's just something here that's telling me that for some of you, you don't really believe that. You're just trying to put up a facade. There's some concern there. And maybe that concern is what the universe is here to say, like, or your spiritual team, or your guardians. Maybe you're putting up this facade, and you have for a long time, and your spiritual team are here to say, like, hey, there's something there that's like not supposed to be there. Like, you're saying that this is great, this is going to work out, but there's, for some of you, there's part of you that's just like, I don't know, I'm scared. Or maybe there's something that you just need to admit and be honest about in a relationship or with a job, because it's definitely something that you care about. Like, this is something that, like, there's something that you want, or someone that you want. But the positivity, you're keeping up the positivity, for sure. Some of you guys is positive, like, you're keeping up the positivity, it's great. But others of you, you're just like, Like, I'm keeping up the positivity, but like deep down inside, like maybe you're telling somebody like, no, I'm fine. You know, everything's fine. Like, oh no, you're good. Like, you don't have to worry about it. When deep down inside, you're just like, there's something to definitely be concerned about. I don't know what it is. Tell me in the comments. Like, I'm confused. If you're resonating with this, like, tell me in the comment. Like, what is it that you're kind of like questioning about this situation, even though you're trying to keep up this like energy of like, no, this is awesome. All right, let's clarify your future card with the Death card. The Death card. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to flip these. I forgot to flip all of them. Let's clarify the Death card for your future, y'all. All right, let's see here. See, I keep forgetting to flip these cards. There you go. Death card. It's interesting how those cards were kind of flipped and I had to keep flipping them. I'm getting this energy of Cancer that some of you guys there may be some stones left unturned here. There's still some work. Maybe this is the Judgment card being here is your spiritual team or God is like saying like, okay, we're going to have to flip this over because there's something more here that's being hidden. I don't know. Let's see what the Death card is all about for you guys. The Death card, I'm still seeing positivity. There is positivity here emotionally. Like I still feel like what I'm getting and being shown here is that the